Am I the a-hole for getting my 15-year-old son a phone when my wife told me multiple times not to? I, 54M, have 3 grown children and 1 teenager, Kyle, 15M. With my 3 kids out of the house, 26F, 20M, and 18F, Kyle has been feeling lonelier than ever. He has lots of friends at school, but he enjoys spending time with his siblings more, especially 20M. Now, Kyle didn't have a phone yet, and he has been expressing how he's tired of being the odd one out of his friend group and how much he hates being the only one without a cell phone. He also has said he hates not being able to have easy access to communicate with his older brothers and sisters and his friends. My kids have all had cell phones when they were 13 mainly because they had after-school activities. However, my wife was strongly against Kyle having his own cell phone at that age, so it was brought up again last year when he started high school. Well, my wife shut that down and was visibly upset and told me not to bring it up again. I tried to reason with her, but she wasn't budging, and she said her only baby shouldn't have a phone. One thing about me and my wife is that we believe decisions such as when our kids should have cell phones is something that should be mutual, so I respected my wife's wish at the time. However, I feel like my wife was just being unreasonable and wasn't giving me real reasons as to why our teenage son couldn't have a phone. Now that he's in 10th grade, Kyle has been feeling more upset than ever because he still doesn't have a phone. So sometime last month, Kyle has begged me to just get him a phone, but I said that his mom doesn't agree, and he said that she was being unfair, and it's been hard for him to get a hold of us whenever he needs to be picked up at school, the gym, etc. I agreed and said I'll get him a phone only if he doesn't tell his mother and can keep it a secret. He agreed. He got the phone and was very, very happy. It's been easy for me to contact him. I mainly drop him off and pick him up from school, and he's been a lot happier. Somehow this weekend, after keeping the phone a secret for a month, my wife found out and went ballistic. She screamed at me, told me I betrayed her, and how dare I give our son a phone when he could easily do bad things on there. Whatever that meant. I told my wife she was being unrealistic and hasn't been giving me proper reasons as to why Kyle shouldn't have a phone. She tried to confiscate Kyle's phone, but I told her since I paid for the phone, she doesn't have a say. My wife said she's told me many times not to buy our son the phone and said she felt like I betrayed our mutual agreement. She is still very furious with me. Am I the a-hole? Edit. Another thing my wife had done was confiscating my son's Chromebook, which was provided by the school every day when he comes home, and only allowing him to use it for homework only. He did get an iPad for Christmas last year, which he didn't even get to use because my wife took it away. So this goes beyond the cell phone. Also, I trust my son, and we have established rules already regarding the phone. So far, he's doing a good job following the rules. I've also spoken with my wife and apologized to her for going behind her back, but I told her I had to since every time I would say we need to get our son a phone, she would start screaming and crying. She will literally break down. She didn't accept my apology, of course, and went as far as calling me a snake, which I'll accept.